Good morning, everybody. Scrapbook with Grandpa, what's next? I'll tell you what's next. I'm about 2.5 hours into my trip. I left at 5:30 this morning. It's 7:04. I'm somewhere around Wilson, North Carolina. It looks like, according to my timing, I should be in New Jersey, maybe somewhere around 2 o'clock. That's if I don't stop. We know I'm going to stop, so probably more closer to 3 o'clock. We got a full tank of gas, and we are rolling. About 75, 76 miles an hour. Got the cruise control set. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. I'll give you an update on my travel. According to my GPS, it just told me I had about 3 hours before I even get to Interstate 95. I'll tell you what, North Carolina is massive. I mean massive. I think it's the longest state that I'm in. Being where I'm pretty much starting at the beginning from South Carolina, going all the way across North Carolina. Like I say, I'm somewhere around Wilson right now. Haven't ran into any real traffic. And I take that back, I guess we are on I-95. A little bit of traffic. It is 7:10 in the morning. Like I said, I left it right around 5:30, and I've already stopped twice. Get some coffee, use the bathroom, slap myself in the face a couple times, get woke up. I only slept about 4 hours last night. When I started this trip this morning, it was 59 degrees. 59 degrees. I've already dropped down to 52. Already. I'm not even out of North Carolina yet. It looks like we're coming up on the Virginia Welcome Center. Let's see here. Virginia Welcome Center. And so that means we left at 4:30. Yes, next to right. That's where he's stopping. I had a feeling you pulled over in front of me like that. Yeah, that means it took 3.5 hours almost to get out of North Carolina. Welcome to Virginia. Virginia is for lovers. Well, I'm a lover. I live in North Carolina. All right, guys, we'll see you in a few. Update later. Figure about every hour. 7:55. I'll give you an update where I'm at. If I see anything interesting. Radar detecting illegal. Why? The police are out thick in Virginia. I'm telling you what. Yeah. Yes, sir. That car right there passed me a little bit back. They were running a good clip. I know they were doing better than 80. Speed limit 70. I was doing 76, and they come around me. I know they were clipping pretty good, so there they go. Got them. I'm guessing they were going about 80 miles an hour, maybe a little bit plus. And I think that's what's going to get you stopped. So I always try to keep mine at, what do we got here? 76 miles an hour. I just passed a sign that said 31 miles to Richmond. I am right at the, what do they call it, 295, off of 95, where you can go either way. I usually just stay on 95, go straight. Still making pretty good time. Looks like the temperature's warmed up a little bit. It's 56 degrees. It started at 59, went down to 52. It's back up to 56 with the sunlight. We we are cruising right around 79 miles an hour. Just trying to keep it under that 10 over there. We don't want to go 10 over. I am in Virginia. I'm sure if I ran into Scorpion Metals, he wouldn't pull me over for doing 79. At least I don't think so. What do you think, Greg? Yeah, see, that's the 2 miles. There's a turn off to 295 if you want to go around, like say maybe you're in traffic or something. I don't know. I don't go that way. It's about the same distance, to be honest with you. About the same distance. So if you're from this area and you know where I'm at, shoot me a comment. I'll do a short video clip here and there on my way. Uh-oh. Well, this guy's smoking like a freight train. I don't know what he did, but I'll tell you what. Some smoke came out of them tailpipes there just a minute ago. Hella. Couple signs. Petersburg, Richmond 95, or 295 Washington. Exit 46. I'm going 95. I'm not going that way. Stay right on the road I'm on. Everything's going good. Speed limit slows down to 65. A little speed trap, I'm sure. Go back down to about 72. Get a little feel for it, where we're at, what's going on. I can tell you one thing, they got some bumpy daggum roads in Virginia. Lord have mercy. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. I will say it's about, like I said, 8:30 or so. Grandpa's getting hungry. My belly's starting to say, feed me. Got my North Carolina shirt on, so when I go to New Jersey or out of town, everybody knows where I'm from. I'll see you when I get there in New Jersey. And I can't wait to get to Maine to see some of my old friends. Hopefully I'll be there Wednesday afternoon sometime. Not sure how long it takes me to get from New Jersey to Maine. I'm guessing somewhere between 5 and 6 hours. Just according to how I drive, I know my buddy makes it a lot quicker than that. I don't know how he does it. But either way, if I leave early in the morning on Wednesday, I should have a pretty good part of the day left on Wednesday when I get there to go visit a few friends. And my buddy's birthday is October 12th. Mine's the 5th. On our 50th birthday, we got together right after my birthday and right before his and celebrated. So that's 12 years ago since we've celebrated our birthday together. So yeah, we're gonna throw a couple beers back when I get there. Maybe take a taxi home. You don't want to get stopped when you're out of town in Maine, let me tell you. Them guys ain't no joke. Plus, who wants to go to jail? See you guys in about an hour. Or unless I see something interesting. Just to give you an idea of where I'm at now before I go away and come back in about an hour. We are right there. Oh, and I've been curious. Junk and Grind. Baltimore. Where exactly are you and how far are you from Interstate 95? I'll say one thing, I am tickled to death that I brought a rental car instead of my truck, because my truck gets 12 miles to the gallon and this sucker's getting 37.2. I'll take that. daggone black truck just came into my lane hard. And then jumped back over. I guess he didn't see this little gray car way down below him. Scared the crap out of me. In case anybody lives around this area, I'm at the Big Marlboro sign. I see that every time I go to Jersey or Maine on Interstate 95, of course. So basically, when you see that, I'm in Richmond, or right near Richmond, Virginia, which we're actually coming up on. I'll show you that in a minute. Another Virginia Welcome Center at Main Street Station. You notice I said Marlboro instead of Marlboro. Marlboro, which is a little more southern. Marlboro being a little bit more eastern towards Maine. Since I'm heading that way, I figure I better get my talk straight. Start forgetting about the I's in the cars. Park the car in the garage. Here we go. Richmond, baby. And it is 8:54 in the a.m. Get around this guy. I would love to meet Junk and Grind in Baltimore if he's anywhere near my trip through. I just sent him a text message. Let's see if he answers back. Richmond, little landmark, saying, "Here we are, Richmond." I just passed the Richmond scrapyard, and I'd never seen it before. Excuse me, I was looking off to the right, and I could see the bins from the scrapyard. So, first time I ever seen it. I guess I never looked that way when I drove by, but that was pretty cool. I wish I'd have got it on video. Had to make a coffee break pit stop. My stomach said, "Feed me." Oh, wait a minute. Sure did. All right, let me turn around. King's Dominion, exit 98. Virginia. St. Doswell, exit 98. King's Dominion. Been there. Pretty cool place. Looks like we're around Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania, Virginia. We're going to pass that one now. Just stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. Got me some donut holes and some coffee. Not like I needed another coffee. Still cruising. Temperature's pretty warm out now. It's come up to 67. Man, this thing's incredible. I'm getting 40.9 miles to the gallon on this thing. It's incredible. I've rented smaller cars that didn't get the amount of as good a gas mileage as this thing does. 40.9, almost 41 miles to the gallon. Golly. Another spot where the speed limit kind of drops down to 65. Washington, left lanes. But for some reason, everybody's always going way faster than that. Looks like we got our first North Carolina toll coming up. I always get messed up in these things, and they send me a bill in the mail all the time. Another pretty popular site on Interstate 95. I believe when I get to this right here, I'm halfway. Right about halfway from where I'm going. I don't even know what that is. Computer Rail Station, exit 50, National Museum of the Marine Corps. National Museum of the Marine Corps. That's what that is. right, so that's halfway point. We're getting there a little bit at a time, and I'm not the fastest, and I'm not the slowest. I'm between middle and left lane. We got 3 lanes, one way. I thought that big old bus was getting ready to go around me. All of a sudden he slowed down and tucked in behind me. Running block for me. Running some block. He's keeping the police off my tail. Got some crazy stuff going on. People driving like idiots. Oh, here comes another one. This is the second one of these I see today. Second one in 5 minutes, actually. Yeah, second one in 5 minutes. I like that one the best. I'm still in Virginia, and the traffic has been just like this basically for the whole ride when I got into Virginia. Just about like this. And sometimes it will clog right up, and then sometimes it will open right up. For the most part, this is it. I'm staying the middle lane to the left lane. See, speed limit jumped down to 55. We got everybody running. What are we running right now? 67. We'll slow it down a little bit. At least go to that 9 number. If I go 9 under, I figure even Greg won't stop me. Thanks, Greg. Scorpion Metals, guys. Scorpion Metals. From what I seen on Waze this morning, looks like we have about $35, $36 worth of tolls between between where I live in North Carolina and where I'm heading in New Jersey. Yeah, about $34. And for the most part, you're not actually stopping at a toll station. They're reading your license plate and sending the bill in. So I'll get a bill when I get back for all of this through my rental car. That's how that works. On the sign as you pass, it will tell you what the toll is for one car, a car with a single axle trailer, anything like that, dual axle trailers, whatever. You'll have a number up there and it'll tell you basically how much you're gonna have to pay, or the bill that they're gonna send you in the mail, basically. I really wanted to stop in and see Junk and Grind in Baltimore, but I hit him up this morning. I didn't get a reply back, so who knows, maybe on the way back. But I'm right near that exit now. I'm staying on 495, which is bearing off to the left. Bless America. Looks like a bunch of parachuters coming down. invaded. Looks like I ran into a good amount of traffic here on 895 because I took one wrong turn. So I got off of 95 accidentally, and it didn't reroute me back to 95 because on a particular highway that I was on, there was 13 miles to the next exit. So it didn't make, I guess, a lot of sense to turn me around anywhere and go back that other 13 miles. It sent me a reroute, which actually has turned into a little bit of a pain in the butt because it's a lot of traffic. But we're getting ready to come up on the Harbor Tunnel, Baltimore Harbor Tunnel. I think that's coming up next. But as you can see, we got next to standstill traffic, and you got this guy in this blue truck up here that's just so doesn't have any patience whatsoever. Somebody passed him on the right hand side, actually in the wrong lane, and he started flipping out about it, like throwing his arm out the window. Anyways, he'll get over it. It is 11:36 on a Sunday morning. Looks like my best fuel mileage has been 48.7 miles to the gallon. Presently, I'm getting 42.3, but I think that's because of all this slowed down traffic. We are coming up on the Baltimore Harbor Tunnel. I texted Junk and Grind. I could not believe that he ever slept, but he was sleeping on a Sunday when I called him. And when he finally seen my text, I'm actually about 20 minutes away from him, and he's like, no man, maybe I'll catch you on the way back. So maybe I catch him on the way back, maybe I don't, but we're going through the tunnel now, and it's bumper to bumper, front and back. This place here is about 2.5 hours outside of Jersey. It's called the Maryland House, and it's actually halfway to Maine from North Carolina. And we used to stop here a lot when we made our trip to Maine. We always called this our halfway point. The Maryland House, bunch of expensive knickknacks and just a bunch of junk like that, really. Got the penny machines in there where you put some quarters in, you roll out some pennies. I'll get a couple of them for sure. It's basically just a big food place. We got Dunkin' Donuts. Bunch of different, oh yeah, little coin machine over here. Just feel it crushed me a penny. There we go. The Dunkin' Donuts line is long, and I am not waiting. No, I'm not. Got another machine at this corner. Maryland House. That's what I want. Maryland House. 2 quarters and a penny. What we got going on here? Oh yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Oh yes. Beautiful. Maryland House. I guess it's all according to what this is. Yes, using pennies is legal. It is. And of course, I had to leave my tag in the Maryland House. Maryland House has been marked by Scruffle with Grandpa. What's next? They rented me a fairly decent Chevy Malibu. I'll tell you one thing, gets incredible gas mileage, like 45 miles to the gallon. All right, let's get our butt back on the road. On the road. Get out of here. What's over here? Now that's someplace I might be interested in going in. Sunoco station. I think I went the wrong way. Like trucks only. Yep, I did. Guess I could have went that way, but I went the wrong way. 18-wheeler rigs only. We a whole lot smaller than an 18-wheeler rig. Let's get the heck out of here, man. Back on 95 and rolling. Away we go. Let's do this. We got about 2.5 hours left to Jersey. Sure, he wants to race me. He knows he'd lose. That's why he took off like that. So what them two cars were doing was they were running block just in case anything was up ahead of me. They'd make sure that they got caught instead of me. So now I know they're going 100. I should be able to do the same. Maybe even 120. We can definitely make up some time at this rate of speed. I'm about to catch them now, show them what's up. About to catch them now. Show them what's up. Last exit before toll. Looks like we got to give them money to drive down the road. Let's see what they think about these $2 bills. Watch them be like, no, we don't take $2 bills. You just took it. Big money, big money.
Yes.
You don't get receipts?
Yeah, well, wait.
I'm using it for business. Thank you. She gave me $1 back. I thought it was $5 toll. Guess it was $4. All right, where to? Universal Delaware Campus Stadium. Let's go. Photo enforced speed zone. It says, look, buddy, you better slow the heck down. Speed limit's 55. Don't get caught speeding through a work zone. Even if they're not working, you'll still get a ticket. My buddy Glenn got one on the way home. There wasn't even any work going on. And this is Sunday. Nobody's working, but it's still a work zone. Got barriers up and stuff. Notice how I said barriers? Trying to get my Yankee talk back. 1 mile, 295 to the New Jersey Turnpike. Strap for Grandpa, what's next? Come on over, buddy. Come on over in that Clipper. Headed right towards Atlantic City, guys. Atlantic City, New Jersey. That's one place I've never been. I have been to the Boardwalk, the place where they filmed that show with all them kids, whatever it was. The Jersey Shore. Yeah, I've been down there before. We did a job close to there, and I was with a couple of my workers, 2 of them actually, Chris Watson and John, can't remember his last name, but we went all the way to Jersey and did a roof job. And we actually went to a gambling house. So I have been there. This exit is closed. All right, so we're going straight. We're still making good time. I mean, still making real good time. I've stopped several times just to stop, really. Maryland House one time. I stopped at a Dunkin' Donuts twice because you know I love my coffee, especially when I'm traveling. Keep me awake. Delaware Memorial Bridge coming up. All right, what's next? We're going across this bridge. Delaware Memorial Bridge. There's another bridge that's real significant with anybody that's heading to Maine from North Carolina or wherever, is the New Hampshire Bridge. That tells me I am almost home. Look, I reckon they've been a few places. One of them signs says FU. Funny, funny. We did it. We made it to New Jersey. All right, let's see if we can make it the rest of the way. Look at that. I've never drove a car that got gas mileage like that. I'm telling you, that is insane. 40 miles almost to the gallon. Average, my best is 48.7. Holy smoke. That's amazing. So basically, you're a full-size Chevy Malibu. Good gas mileage, though. Impressive. If I hadn't have stopped, I'd probably be there already. But I've stopped like 4 times. Just for the heck of it. I'm not in no hurry. Well, you might not think that when you see my speed sometimes. It is what it is. Scrap with Grandpa. What's next? Right now, as you can see, the leaves are changing. So I imagine when I start heading a little more east, it's going to be even more. Perfect time to be visiting Maine. Get to see all them beautiful colors. Or colors. All right, we have about 100 miles left on my gas, which is not really that bad. It's actually below a quarter of a tank. But I was hungry, man. It's like 3:30. Got 101 miles left in gas, which I can't believe it with an eighth of a tank. Kind of scary. But we only supposedly have 61 miles to get there. So if I'm doing my math right, I should make it. Just remember, I never did graduate high school, but I'm thinking 68 miles and 101, I should make it by the skin of my teeth. What do you think, guys? Wish me luck, because I'm not waiting in that line over there for gas. Woodrow Wilson just went in and got me a nice sandwich. Guess who's been here all the way from North Carolina? Yep, you guessed it. Scrapping with Grandpa. What's next? I stopped at the Wilson. I told him to fill it up. I got a little over a half a tank. You better not charge me for a full tank. I'll be pissed. So I asked him to fill up my car.
Approaching a toll booth.
That's why I only got a half a tank. Definitely didn't fill it up. Better not have charged me for a full tank. I'll be so mad when I see my credit card. So I just talked to Junk and Grind, another YouTube channel from Baltimore, Maryland. And I've always enjoyed watching his channel. He is a hustler. And I just contacted him. We tried to meet up today, just didn't happen. So we made a plan. We will meet next Sunday. It's going to be early in the morning, probably about 8. We'll go to his storage building and grab a few things from him to bring home with us. From Junk and Grind, guys. Be watching. I'll see you there. We are about 26 miles from my destination.
Turn left on County Road 601, Chancellor Avenue.
There we go. I just saw a motorcycle skip the line and went on the sidewalk, literally the sidewalk, to go to the light. I'm like, are you kidding me? Man, they got some run down stuff around here. I mean, run down. Man alive. It's a rough looking part of town. Thank you, Waze. Thank you. Speed bump. Big one. Freaking ground it out. Goodness gracious. It's a massive graveyard right there. Right on the side of the highway. Wow. Wow. That's large and in charge, that place, let me tell you. Man. Man, oh man. Got fence all around it too. People are dying to get out of there. Got something going on down here. Got the police in the middle of the street. He's real specific about where he wants me to park too. He's like, right here. Oh, he's got the president coming down the street. Here comes the president. Uh-oh, he's stopping. Maybe they're getting ready to do a license check or a alcohol check. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the fair that's in town or something. I'm not sure. I turned my GPS off. I don't even need it anymore at this point. I'm literally going to make one left and I'll be at my destination. Thank you guys for watching Scrapping with Grandpa. What's next? I'm going to tell you what's next. I'm heading to Maine after this, and when I get back from there, I'm stopping in Baltimore, Maryland, and I'm going to meet Junk and Grind. He is a real hustler. I hope you guys stick around for that video. I'll probably put it on sometime Monday after I get home. But I am here. My next stop is Drunken Dog. Excuse me, I almost said it. Drunken Donuts. Got to have me a coffee. I pulled up in this little town, and there is parties going on everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's a party. Even the fire trucks are getting involved. Got streets blocked off everywhere. My wife just called me and said, where are you? And I told her, and she was like, oh, come get me. I'm like, all right. Look at this. Parties everywhere. Just out in front of the house. Man, look at that street. Everywhere is having parties. This is a party day for East Hanover, I guess. Or where are we? Somewhere around there. And you're not allowed to use phones around here either. If you get gas, you're not allowed to get out of your automobile in New Jersey. Got a bunch of streets blocked off. That's where I'm going. My mother-in-law lives right down there. They're not allowing you to turn there, my brother. All right, I'm going to pick up Jamie. Let me get off of here. She's down here at the fair. Fair going on down here, and there is people everywhere. Hi guys, final destination. This is my father-in-law's place, my mother-in-law. She's in the hospital right now, so she's not going to be here. My wife is on her way. I've been here many times for the past 26 years. That garage used to be full of all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's not in there anymore. But we'll be going through there to see what's there. For sure. Let everybody, I did make it, and this daggum thing gets 40-some miles to the gallon. I mean, that was incredible. And there's my wifey. There's my wifey.